Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. The workouts on my YouTube channel are put into playlists, so I suggest that you go into the playlist tab and then click on the current playlist, which is January 2026, and you'll find all of this month's workouts. They'll be labeled just like they are here. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date 1/6/26. So though that is how you find my workouts, do me a favor, if you go over to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get a little bit higher viewership over there, so the more people subscribe, the more people are going to get led to that page. So thank you in advance. And I want to just check in on the challenge. So yesterday on this page, on my personal page, I'm doing a 10-day Get Healthy challenge, Get Healthier challenge. So I know if you've been doing my workouts, you're already on a path to healthy, but I've started a 10-day challenge to work on some other areas besides the exercise portion. So yesterday I put a challenge on there to drink more water. Try to drink half your body weight in ounces of water. So I had a great day. It really did make me more mindful. Just knowing that challenge was out there made me more mindful to, oh yeah, drink my water. And I did so much better yesterday. So that is one of the challenges for me. I'm going to continue that challenge, or I'm going to try to continue to challenge myself for the next 10 days to keep doing that. And hopefully make that more and more of a habit. I'm pretty good about drinking water, but I've slacked off a little bit. So that was not a super hard challenge for me. Today the challenge is to make a pan of roasted or sauteed vegetables that you can use in several recipes throughout the week. So it's a kind of a specific challenge, but as a dietitian, I have found that if I just get people into small action steps to improve their health, that they get healthier. So it's hard to change your nutrition, or it's hard to change your health pathway if you're not going to be willing to make some changes. So today is a little bit more specific, and it really is calling you to get into some action, but I hope you take that challenge. I would love to see your photos of your pan of roasted vegetables or whatever you choose to do in the comment section of that post. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you are ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead. I'm not sure if I have no one working out with me today, or if I just can't see comments, but I don't see anyone coming up yet. So if you are on here, thanks for joining me on the live. I know I've had a little bit of problem lately with being able to see people as they come on. Oh wait, I'm just seeing someone now there, Sheridan and JJ. Welcome to the live, you guys. Glad to see you. And we're going to go ahead and take it down to the ground. I hope the water challenge went good yesterday for you. There's a new challenge on there today. I hope you take me up on it. And we're going to take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side. I actually went grocery shopping yesterday, so I have a bunch of veggies. I'm going to roast up a pan as soon as this workout is over. I have a plan for them. I may only get the vegetables done today, but I also put some chicken out to thaw, so I have a plan. And we're gonna go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide, toes pointed out, and just take the torso side to side. Legs stay still, and let's go ahead and bring those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Bend those knees, back is arched, head is neutral, and then straighten the legs, round the back, chin to chest. Press it down and round it up. And go ahead and round it up, and then roll it all the way up. Let's bring one arm across the body. And we're going to bring the other arm across the body. And holding one elbow back. And the other elbow. And as I pull that elbow back, I'm really concentrating on tucking my rear, squeezing my abs so I don't get a big arch in the back. And take those arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head, trying to touch those hands together. And to the other side. And we're going to take both of those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together and press those hands down to the ground, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears, and taking my right ear to my right shoulder, continuing to press the hands down so I can feel the stretch in the side of the neck. Back to center, left ear to left shoulder, pressing the hands down. Back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're going to take the chest forward as the arms come up. And drop those hands down, and taking the hands down as far as you can while keeping the legs straight. Oh, the hamstrings are tight. Those deadlifts got me yesterday. All right, we're gonna walk one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe, and just let those hips relax down. And take the hand that's furthest from the shoe, bring it up. and down, and take the hand that's closest to the shoe, bring it up. And down. Bring that back foot in, step the other foot out, both hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest with the shoe goes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe goes up. And down. Bringing that back foot in, rolling it up, and taking it onto the wall for that calf stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on that back heel. Now bending the back leg, keeping the heel pressed into the ground, but moving most of the weight to the toe. It's going to put the stretch into the lower part of the calf. And bring it up, switching legs, same thing, back leg straight, weight into the back heel, heel pressed into the ground. And bending the back leg, weight to the toe. All right, we are going to get started. Let's start with a weight, or not a weighted, just a jump squat. So we're just going to jump, put the rear back, back is straight, jump. As you come down, I want you to sink in, or when you land on your legs, I want you to land with bent knees and then sink it down before jumping up. If you don't want to jump, you can go up on your toes and sink it down, toes, sink it down, or you can just do a squat staying flat on your feet. So lots of different variations. The key is to make sure you get that hip hinge in so the butt goes back, bend at the hips, and then bend those legs down. And I see Lynn's hopped on here, so good morning. All right, here we go. Ready? And jump. To a bicep curl. These bicep curls can be done on one leg or two. So if you want to work a little more glute strength and work your balance, we're just going to be on one leg, and then we'll stay on the same leg the whole set, and the next set you'll stand on the other leg. If you don't want to be on one leg, just have your legs shoulder width apart, work those weights up, work them down, okay? Don't just let them drop down. Here we go. Ready? And up, down. Last one, putting the weights down, and just doing a back kick. So we're gonna just bring that leg up, My leg is bent, standing on my leg, press the leg back, and then we're gonna go to the other side. So part of the challenge will be switching legs quickly, all right? We're gonna stay low here, and then just kick and kick. Bring that leg up, bent, and then press it back. Last one. Now, if you find that switching back and forth is too challenging, if your balance is just off, you can also just stay on one leg, and because we have 2 more sets left, you can do 1 set on one leg and the other set on the other leg, all right? Okay, and we're gonna finish off with the tricep kick. So I'm gonna bend at the waist and just kick the lower arms back. Shoulders stay still. Last one, and we're going right back to the top with the jump squats. Already had to turn the fans on. Here we go. Ready? Last one. Moving in to the bicep curls, 1 leg or 2 legs, down on the ground. Ready? Last one. Back kicks are next. That switching legs was challenging for me, but I'm gonna try it again. Here we go. Ready? And kick. Last one. Very good, that felt better. And we're going into the tricep kicks. Ready? Press. Last one. I'm gonna have to go back to my 15 pounds. Again, my arms were just feeling like I needed to kind of start over again. Took a little bit of time off, and I didn't want to start back too quick. All right, we got 1 more set in this first round, starting with those jump squats. Here we go. 1. Biceps are next. This time, if you're on one leg, I'm going to switch it halfway through. Keep it symmetrical. Here we go. And switching legs. Last one. Whew. Back kicks are next. Here we go. Ready? Kick. Last one. A lot of times we go front kick, back kick, but we don't do that, just the back kick too often. Finishing off our first round with those tricep kicks. Here we go. Press. Very good. When I first started these workouts, my triceps were so weak. I think I was doing 8 pounds. So, all right, high five. We are halfway done with the strength portion of this workout. We're starting with a challenging one, or this is always challenging for me. Figure eights with one weight. We're going to draw a figure eight as big and sweeping as you can with your arms. If you don't want to use any weight, you don't have to, but even grabbing a 1 pound weight can be a benefit. So we'll draw out one way, and then halfway through, we'll switch and we'll do a backwards figure eight or a reverse figure eight. All right, here we go. And we're going to switch directions. Last one. Very good. Ah, that always get me. All right. We're going to go into a sumo squat. I'm going to use one weight. I've used the weighted ball. I need to get a heavier weighted ball. But I just have a weight. I'm going to push the butt back. My feet are wide. My toes are pointed out. Push that butt back. Bring the weight up. Make sure that back stays straight. Very good. going into a hip row. So one weight. This one can usually be a little heavier. So we have the weight sunk down in front of us, back is straight, pulling that elbow up, sinking the weight down. Elbow, sink. Last one. And we're going to the other side. As soon as I catch my breath. Ready? And pull. Last one. And I'm gonna blow my nose, so I'm gonna keep sniffing here. We're gonna finish off the set with the washing machine. Feet are shoulder width apart, weight right in front of us. Can be a heavier weight, side to side, without moving the knees, just the waist. Three, two, last one, going right back in to the figure eights. Are we ready? Set two, down and around. We're going to take it the other direction. Last one. Those aren't easy. What's next? Sumo squats. One weight. Feet are wide. Toes are pointed out. Ready? Push that rear back. Weight comes up. Last one. Moving into the bent rows. Here we go. Ready? Pull. Last one. And taking it to the other side. Pull. Last one. Moving into those washing machines. Ready? And side to side, knees stay still. Last one. And just like that, I'm going to shake the arms out and get ready for the last set. How's everyone feeling? Here we go. And switching directions. Very good, we did it. That one always gets me. Sumo squats are next. Ear wide, toes pointed out, pushing that butt back and up. Last one. And rows are next. Ready? And pull. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, and finishing off with the washing machine. Whew. Here we go, ready? Side to side. 1. And just like that, you're done with the strength portion of this workout. How's everyone feeling? A little high five, high five. We're gonna go into the stretch portion. I'm gonna take off my shoes and socks. It's been a while since I've done a stretch workout. All right. Oh. We're gonna put those hands behind the head. And pulling the chin to the chest, and at the same time letting the head rest in the hands. Giving just a little resistance, not too hard. And release. And we're going to bring the chin right back up, but to one side. And release. Bring that chin up to the other side. Feels good. Arms out to the side. My left leg is straight, my right leg is bent. I'm going to take my bent right leg across the body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground. I'm going to use my left hand just to put a little bit of pressure on the knee. If my shoulder comes off the ground though, you need to move the knee back toward the midpoint. Bring it back up, right to the other side, switching legs. And release. Left feet flat on the ground, crossing one leg over, using that bottom leg that's still on the ground to pull the top leg toward your chest, and at the same time put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that knee in toward your opposite shoulder. Take your hand that's on the outside of the knee, put it on the inside of the knee, and while you continue to pull the whole top leg toward your chest, push that knee out. And release. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Pull the leg, top leg in, pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. Continue to pull the whole top leg in while you push that knee, the top knee out. And release. Hands behind the back. Fingertips pointed out. Bring those shoulder blades together. Bridge it up and look back. I gotta turn off my phone 1 second here. And bring it on down. How dare I get a robocall before 8 in the morning. All right, taking those knees side to side. one, and we're gonna take it onto our stomach and pull one heel toward the rear. Little quad stretch. And release to the other side, pulling that heel toward the rear. And release. Bringing it up to hands and knees. Tops of the feet pressed into the ground, or tops of the shoes pressed into the ground. Fingertips pointed back toward the knees, just gonna rock back and forth. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. I'm gonna turn one hand palm up, try to put the whole back of that hand on the flat on the ground. Keep that arm straight, and as you rock, pretty much most of your weight on the palm down hand, but turn the palm up hand into different directions, trying to keep the arm straight. Back of the hand flat on the ground, getting good forearm and wrist stretch. And then switching sides. Very good. And we're going to sit back on the backs of the legs. Or if you're like me, I have a little block back here, my foam roller to sit back on because it feels better on my knee, stretching those arms out in front. And threading one arm under the other, thread the needle, ear down toward the ground. And to the other side. And taking it up onto our toes, and then pushing the rear up, putting the feet flat on the ground into down dog. Head right in between those arms. One leg goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking right under the armpit. Keep the hands flat on the ground, arms straight. And back into down dog. Other leg goes up, bend it, rotate, arms straight, hands flat on the ground. Back into down dog, back onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward, arms go up and back. Tuck the rear, push the hips forward without arching the back a lot. It's a good hip flexor stretch, taking it to the other side. Same thing, with the top of the foot on the ground in the back there. Arms go up and back. Tuck the rear, push that hip forward, that back hip forward. And release. Taking it into butterfly and using those elbows to press the knees down. Release elbows from the knees with a straight back. Take the chin toward your toes. And release. We're going to go into straddle stretch. My hamstrings are so tight today, this is going to be a challenge, but we're going to take one arm across the body, take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. And straight back, take the chest down toward the ground, right through the center here. And release, taking the chest down to the thigh, straight back. To the other side. And down to center. Release. Bring one leg in, chest down to the thigh, straight back. Try to press that bent knee down toward the ground. And taking it to the other side. Ooh, I needed this workout today. We're going to crisscross one arm to the opposite, to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And we're going to go to the other side. Release and stand it up. Whew. Stretch up tall, forward, fall down, good, forward, fall down, go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees, round them back up, take a deep breath in, and blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Tuesday. We got our first strength and stretch workout of the week done. I see Kara hopped on here. Good morning. I have a card for you today. It says, I realize that the fastest way to my desires is by feeling my way instead of thinking my way. I like that. All right, so that is your intention for the day. I'm going to be back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness tomorrow, but we're going to have our first Tabata workout of the year. I think the burpees will be back. If you weren't here on my last workout of the year, I didn't do burpees. It was the first time, I think, ever. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. I hope that you consider doing the health challenges that I'm putting out. And if you do, leave me a comment, let me know that you're doing them. But at any rate, I hope to see you back here tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.